Fila TV, Awikoko lójú ọlọ́rọ̀.
Hello everyone. As a member of Tampan, I would like to state that we set aside emotions on every side and identify the key elements which we seek to address. 1. Tampan as an association never supports crime or violence in its entirety. 2. Tampan Constitution is built on many things including order and mutual respect. Also key to us is the advancement of our talents, craft, and our continuation of way of life. 3. Unruly behavior from person or persons would not be tolerated. Matters may have mixed, but all I have mentioned are the facts in this issue. However, consultations and conversations within parties involved are ongoing, and by His grace, matters shall be resolved.
Being careful. I am not joking. I am not joking. Even if the law says you are free to practice anything you like, we can frustrate you out of the industry if we want to. You can quote me. This is personal opinion. If you think you are above the law, if you think we can get you out of the industry in our own way.
No, Tampan to be a very disciplined organization, and there's hierarchy, respect for elders. But all these things have come and gone. What are you doing? We have a printed, published constitution, rules and regulations, like in those days, where members should know when they have done wrong and what local heads and local chapters can do to discipline them. And then what's the entry point? What are the requirements? All the canary dogs come into the association and they call themselves actors of that process. Please, we want you to put this discipline there. Things have gone bad. In fact, some of us who are just reporting the association, we feel ashamed that this is not the association we nurtured. Please do something about it.
The structures are still in place. Our local chapters are disciplined, and they do discipline members. If you look at the number of practitioners that are misbehaving now, you cannot count 10 out of a whole lot of us. We are bound to have some black sheep, and as soon as we are able to detect them, we know what to do. We so much appreciate your observing that our association is a disciplined association, and that is why we are out to correct all that. And we assure you, we will still continue to see us in that greater height. We have all tiers. We have the local government chapter, and in that chapter, they have disciplinary committee, they have provosts, they have people you can report to, and if the powers of the local government cannot get it done, they move to the state. They have the same officers there and committee that can handle such thing. And if not, they can take it to the national. And if the CWC cannot handle it, they take it to National Executive Council. And if need be, the Board of Trustees comes in. We see the ethics of the profession is a general rule, not even for Tampan or Yoruba film industry alone. It's a general rule that governs all the motion picture industry. And we all know, as a practitioner, we all know this ethics. But never mind, in every industry, you will have black sheep.
As far as I'm concerned, as the president of Tampan, Nkechi Blessing is not a member of Tampan.
Again.
Nkechi Blessing is not a member of Tampan. But she is a practitioner who has benefited immensely from Tampan and the Yoruba industry as a whole. Iyabo Ojo is not a member of Tampan. Yomi Fabiyi is a member of Tampan. The Jaderemi is a member of Tampan.
What is the penalty? Yes, we have quite a lot. You see, we are only being careful. I am not joking. I am not joking. Even if the law says you are free to practice anything you like, we can frustrate you out of the industry if we want to. You can quote me. This is personal opinion. If you think you are above the law, if you think we can get you out of the industry in our own way.
The first time Nkechi Blessing misbehaved on the social media. That was about 18 months ago or so. There was a fight that broke up on the social media between her and one other practitioner.
She was cautioned?
She was cautioned. She tendered a public apology. This time around, when it happens, we never said we are sanctioning her. No. All what we said was no directors within Tampan should work with Nkechi Blessing and Mr. Lege pending the outcome of our findings.
And in addition to what my president have just said, Nkechi Blessing has been suspended. Abi?
No,
because she's not our member. But I want to make bold to tell you this, that we will work against her in this industry. Whatever she wants to say, she's already saying it on social media. We are hearing her. We are listening. We saw everything. What we are trying to do now is tell, okay, people call, all right, you can listen to what Mr. Abiodun said the other time. What are you doing? Is there no discipline? Is there no this? Because we are fathers. We are parents. And as much as possible, we contributed to their status. We will not want them down and to buy more. But if we are pushed to the wall, for God's sake, we'll find a way to do it. We can always find a way to do that.
I think you should, because in Nkechi Blessing and Yabojo's case, let me tell you, let me add this to that. It's not a reported speech. It's directly from them. We all heard that.
We had them.
You understand? We heard them, and if they don't mean it, they won't say it. And that is why we said enough is enough. Otoge.
Nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, ńgbà tí irú ọlọ́fà náà, ṣe ọ̀pọ̀ ọlọ́fà náà nìkan ni ìtòrò ta yẹn lára, kò lè control emotion ẹ̀. Ló sunkún ló ṣe gbogbo yẹn kò lè control emotion ẹ̀ ni. Ẹ̀yin mọ̀ iye àgbàlagbà tó pè wọ́n. Kò dẹ̀ sí àgbàlagbà tí ò bá fẹ́ kọ́ wọ́ òun. No, you see, now I'm talking about Deji Aderemi Olofano. He couldn't control his emotion. That was why he went to that extent of trying to. He was not himself. You know, I'm not making case for him, but what I'm trying to say is, a lot of other elders, you cannot know efforts that we have made under. We tell you they are our children. We tell you if they behave tomorrow, we will embrace them. It is not for them to die. It is not for them to sink. No, it is for them to remain straight. That's what we say.
Just want to make a bit of clarity to my association did not suspend Nkechi Blessing, but my association is suspending me not to work with staff.
Okay, good.
And
That's
Yabo Ojo.
a good.
And Yabo Ojo.
That is what they're saying here.
That's a good point.
We are not suspending
Nkechi
Blessing or Yabo Ojo, but my association is suspending me not to work with two of them. That is what I want to make.
Thank you. Very good one. Division because of Yabo Ojo and Nkechi. Which division? I don't know. I don't know the division.
Because they have their own. They have their own.
They have their own crew. Let them go and work with their crew. Nobody is stopping anybody. They are free to practice on their own. But and that is, let me quickly say this, and that is one of the problems we are still having in the industry. Biodun, the truth is that federal government is not helping too. They are not, because the inability of our industry to have a regulatory body is still one of our major problems. A lot of people are working against our coming together, all associations, so that we can have common voice and be able to instill that ethics properly. But we are getting there. We are getting there. Àmọ́ nǹkan táwọn eléré jọ lójú yín. Ẹ rí wa bí professionals, àbí? Ẹ rí wa bí doctors, ẹ rí wa bí lawyers. Kí ni Dr. Ṣẹ́gun ṣe síìkì? Kí ló fi kan Dr. Ayọ̀mídé? Á lọ tọ́jú ara ẹ̀.
àbí torí pé wà ní ẹbí.
Àbí jẹ́ ẹ ti rí wa bí union eléré aláriwo we are professional.
Tí Dr. Ayọ̀túndé bá fẹ́ help Dr.
àdéhùn ara wọn ni yàtọ̀ sí yẹn ẹ̀wẹ̀ nínú ẹgbẹ́ Tampan a ní insurance policy lórí health ẹni tó bá ti participate tí nǹkan bá ṣe ẹgbẹ́ á dá sí àṣà lè máa fi pọ́tà wá hàn ẹ́ bó jẹ́ pọ́tà Lagos State Tampan nìkan lórí wàá rí bí akitiyan wa bá a ṣe ń tọ́jú ara wa tó yìí tó bá hàn síta nìkan lè rí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí ní every given time là ń dá sí àárẹ̀ ara wa là ń dá sí àìlera ara wa towótowó ti irin ẹsẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n yẹn a lè máa wá kà yẹn ń tà.
As the president of this association mo wà position láti sọ pé ẹni báyìí lọ́mọ ẹgbẹ́ ẹni báyìí ò kì í ṣọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ní orúkọ wọn ò ṣọmọ ẹgbẹ́ àwọn kan ò lórúkọ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ni wọ́n àwọn kan lórúkọ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ni wọ́n àwọn kan ò lórúkọ wọn ò kì í ṣọmọ ẹgbẹ́. But will let me just answer his ṣàkẹ́tẹ̀ so tí o bá ní health issue àbò bá ní àwọn nǹkan kan náà tó
ìgbésẹ̀ wà
ẹgbẹ́ dá sí ìgbésẹ̀ wà tí ẹgbẹ́ máa gbé
tó bá jẹ́ ká mọ̀
water Lagos State lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí láti bí 4 days ago bí 5 days ago ni ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ wa kan tó ní health
àti àndásí
lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ẹgbẹ́ ni
ṣe a máa gbé yẹn sí pépà ni.
Mr. Adéyẹmọ nígbà tó ó pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ rẹpẹtẹ tá à ń dá sí ṣùgbọ́n ẹni tí ò bá wa ṣe ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ tí ò bá wa ṣe ìtìjú àti wá bá wa wípé ẹ ràn mí lọ́wọ́ tí bá sì kò ní sí wọ́n kàn máa wọ́ alternative mi lọ ní.
àwọn ará àtà dẹ̀ máa rò
pé
àti pé ẹ ti ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká sòótọ́ èwo ni pé ẹ rànra yín lọ́wọ́ ẹgbẹ́ alájọ là ń ṣe ni it's a professional body. ẹ̀ṣẹ́ mi èmi lè sí kì í sìn kí Bello àti Yínká kọjọ́ kò sílé wọn kọ́ má dá sí so relationship also matters.
Gbẹ́fìlà TV Àwíkòkò lójú ọlọ́rọ̀.